Hi, everybody. It's Matt Hani from Launching Leaders talking to you today about performance with your humans in your business. What I'm about to present to you is the rats, terrorists, rock stars, and puppies chart. Many of you have asked for this, and so here it is. First of all, I want to give some credit and some thanks to those that need it. One is Alex Freitag, the author of Stretch Not Snap, and an expert EOS implementer, introduced this to many in the EOS community. And prior to Alex, much of this is rooted in Jack Welch of GE, one of the high-performing CEOs of the 1980s and 90s. Jack Welch created a performance matrix. Much of this is rooted in that. So thank you to both of them for bringing this to us today. Here's the concept. Very simple. On this axis are your core values. On this axis is performance. So high core values would be up on the chart. High performance would be to the right on the chart. So let's start going and talking about this. If we talk high core values, high performance, wow, that is a rock star. And we love rock stars. Rock stars are fantastic to have in the business. And you have to know, what do rock stars want to do? They want to hang out with other rock stars. Rock stars always want to hang out with other rock stars. So rock stars are high core values, high performance. Let's talk about somebody that is high core values, but low performance. That is what we call a puppy. Puppies are great to hang out with. They make everybody just feel real good. They're really nice to have around. They're fun. They're happy. They just make, because they're high core values. They share who we want to have around us. But what do puppies need? Puppies need time. Puppies need attention. They need training. They need discipline. They need your energy in order to grow into being a rock star. There's two other things to this. The next one is very scary, and the name matters. So if you think about somebody that is low core values and high performance, that is a terrorist. Think about that for a minute. What does a terrorist look like and do inside your organization? Low core values, high performance. In a lot of cases, let's think about a financial advisor or insurance firm. This is the top performer, the high executive, the producer that has a $5 million account, but is doing a 4-martini lunch and then grab handing everybody in the office on the way back from that lunch. Terrorists are like termites eating the tree from within, and you don't feel it. Terrorists are constantly recruiting inside the business. This is what that looks like. Oh, look at me. Don't worry about that. We can come back from lunch late. They don't care about timeliness. They never bust me for that. Don't worry about that. Come on, let's have another martini. That's what terrorists look like in your business. They're constantly recruiting, constantly destroying your core values from within. And perhaps you're tolerating it because they have some high performance. But in the end, they're like a cancer inside your business. They're destroying your business from within. Now, the last one here is kind of hard to understand, because to understand it best is to have this in quadrants. So if we draw these quadrants in, this low one, this last one, is not so low core values and so low performance that they were a zero. You hired them, you brought them in, so they had something, but they're just kind of, you're not quite sure. So they're not down here. They're always up in this corner, lurking in this corner. You just don't get a feel. They're just not really there. That is a rat. A rat. Think about a rat in your home or your garage or your office, a real one. What happens when you have a rat in your dwelling? No one is happy. Everyone is on edge, kind of, I hear it again, scurrying through the attic. and it puts everybody on edge. Their shoulders tighten up, their muscles are tense, they're just uncomfortable. It's the same in your business. Having a rat in your business makes everyone around the rat uncomfortable. Now, think about this for a minute. Rock stars. Who do they want to hang out with? Other rock stars. Puppies need your discipline and energy in order to become a rock star. And in a lot of cases, what happens is when the rock star is surrounded by puppies, rats, and terrorists, ultimately, they're doing a lot of the work of these others. And so who do you think leaves first out of these four? It's always the rock star who wants to go and be valued for the rock star work that they're doing. And maybe in your business, they're not being rewarded by being the rock star because they're doing the work of these others. So the rock star always leaves first. Who does that leave to train the puppies? The rats and terrorists. Do me a favor. Do you a favor. Start thinking now about an exit strategy for your rats and terrorists. I'm Matt Honey, Matt at launchingleaders.com.